One.
Are we
Hello.
live?
We're live, bro.
Dude, we are live, and this is our first podcast over Skype
Yes.
because Dom decided to move to Egypt. But
Mm-hmm.
fuck nowhere.
Egypt or Bartlett, yeah.
Well, oh, dude, you're saying your own town? Is that
It's a-
you're that confident now?
it's a pretty big
next
town.
Next move is we're going video. We're going video.
We're
camera,
going
bro.
live, yeah. Oh god. Oh
we're going.
god.
We're going live. I
My
need to turn you
mom,
up
my
on
mom
my
even said I
Xbox
should.
mic.
My mom said I should go Hello. Hello.
Hello, we're still here.
Yeah. My mom said I should go live, like use cameras and shit. I was like, I just no. Just no.
No, because then I'd have to actually put
Try.
on underwear. I'd actually have to do my hair.
Oh god.
I'd actually have to
Are you free balling?
appropriate. No. I'm just commando in shorts.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Okay. Well,
not that you could see my package. I'm not black or anything. But,
oh my god.
and in case I shift in a weird position or something. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't. So, but you said you had a special way of starting this episode because this is a very special
I
episode.
completely forgot about that. CTE is a motherfucker. So it is Valentine's Day.
It is.
And I do want to give a shout out to all the moms out there.
Oh, mom
You
gang.
know who you are. I see you, and I appreciate you.
Oh, are you talking about special moms?
We're talking about the moms, okay?
Oh.
Everybody knows who I'm talking about.
Mhm.
They know who they are, and they know they got it, and they know we want it, bro.
That's true. That is true. It's a never-ending game they play. They play it well too.
Dude, they play it like they pretend like they have no idea, and that's what's the most frustrating about it.
Yeah.
They'll come in, pick up their kids from work, and just be wearing just the most just beautiful
Oh
things.
god. Oh
And
god.
just pretend I just kind of threw this on, it's whatever,
Meanwhile,
big deal.
they're
And then I'm over there just drawing it.
they're willing to
Like,
just
dude, I
take the
swear.
whole thing down.
Exactly. And dude, I swear, even the kids, are even the boys are even able to tell nowadays.
Oh yeah.
They're like, yep, I get it. I get what you're saying.
She is a gem. Well, it is actually pretty funny and fitting that today is Valentine's Day that we were recording on, and it just so happens to be episode 69. Everybody eats. Gotta love that number. And
everybody eats.
69. Everybody eats. Think about it.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you were making this a eating podcast, and I was like, I mean, we could go there, bro. But
No,
I
no,
mean,
no.
I don't know how I feel about that.
No. 69. Everybody eats. Great coincidence, and I think it's just gonna be a great podcast because of that, man. Quick shout out to Ivy League brand. I don't feel like putting the promotion in the episode, so quick shout out to them. Go buy their shit on
Have you
ivyleaguebrand.com.
checked out their store lately? Are they having any new things, or are they just hanging us out dry?
I'm not gonna be the one to say John's honey dicking us, but I think John's honey dicking us. It's all good. Did he ever answer your text about our promo code? Because I still don't know.
He did, and you know what the thing is, buddy? I didn't answer him. So,
You're a fucking...
I'm just not a good person, dude. So I go, hey, is there still a promo code we have for this site? And he goes, yes, sir. And I go, what is it again, just to make sure we're putting the right one down? And he goes, I'm sorry, I don't know why I didn't see this. Yes, that's the one. When is this video live feed happening for the podcast? And then I didn't respond.
Oh, Jesus.
So
what's the one?
I don't know, dude. That's what's confusing about it. I thought it was just the normal Spirit Podcast.
You have to text
16
him back.
or something.
No, it's Spirit Podcast. I don't know if it's Spirit Podcast or Spirit Radio Podcast. We're not very good at our jobs.
Well, I mean, I wonder if anybody's used our promo code.
I have.
You have. You have.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, jeez.
Fucking A,
You
man.
have.
Yeah, I did. It worked. That's for sure.
And how was the service? Did it come soon?
About a week and a half.
Week and Okay, so it's not like
It's not
Amazon or
awful.
anything,
No,
but
it's
I
not
mean
Amazon, but it's
it's
not
normal.
terrible. I mean, it's better than a carrier pigeon. That's for sure.
All right, well we don't have to go to World War II and compare John's company. I mean,
Yeah, no one needs
John,
to get in a fight.
this is Dom talking. This isn't me talking. All right, if you're listening to this podcast,
Yeah,
that's one side of the podcast. All right,
he's.
I support you, an Ivy League brand.
You say worse
Okay.
stuff behind his back. At least I'm honest.
Hey, hey. Dude, white lie. There's nothing wrong with a white lie that doesn't hurt anybody.
God. All right. Well, let's get into the episode. Let's get into some fun bullshit because Chris is playing
Okay.
Fortnite right now.
No, I'm not, dude. I promise I'm not.
You're playing Fortnite or Call of Duty. Am I right?
I'm starting a solo battle
Okay.
royale.
This
okay?
is what happens when you use Skype on your Xbox. The temptation's too real. So.
Well, dude, like it's not like dude. If I played Call of Duty, you'd hear me just say the most awful things that I'd probably be arrested for.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
And when I'm able to play a battle royale solo, I'm able to actually have a genuine conversation with you and be able to do something at the same time.
That's true. Well, what are you gonna do?
We're probably gonna have better podcasts because of this.
Probably, yeah. What are you gonna do when they have a battle royale for Call of Duty? What's that gonna be like for you?
Well, dude, that's the thing. Is it gonna be like? Is it gonna take as long to kill the person as it does like in Fortnite? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Because I've been watching that Call of Duty Black Ops one.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know? I think it's Black Ops 4. They had it.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
And I've been watching that, and it's like in between how long it takes to kill somebody in Fortnite and how long it takes to kill somebody in Call of Duty, like multiplayer.
Oh.
So it's like right in the middle. So I'm thinking, if they make it where you have, it takes as long to kill somebody in like normal multiplayer, then that's gonna change the game, dude. Like you're gonna have to put like 500 people in a map to even make it last like as long as the normal battle royale
I mean,
games
honestly,
last.
look how. I mean, you could do that with free for all in Call of Duty right now. You know.
Well, can you do it on a big map yet, or is it just like the normal maps?
It's just the normal maps. But I mean, the premise is still the same. It would just literally be with no respawns. They could do battle royale right now with no respawns. But yeah, you're right. They'd have to make they have to make the health last longer, and like put shit into heal.
Because if they don't, dude, you're gonna like
blaze through matches.
I feel like it's either gonna be like they're just gonna be campers, which I mean I'm not saying that's a bad thing because that's what I do in Fortnite. I literally hid in a bush like until I got second place.
Yes. Yeah.
So like it's either gonna be like that, where it's gonna be like you're gonna have to be so like sketch about anything going on.
Right.
I don't know. Like I don't know. What's your opinion on that? Should they keep the lives where it's like they should have it where it is, or should they make it like a Fortnite or Halo death?
They need to make it. They need to make it last longer. They need to make your life a little longer, I think, because like you said, you're just gonna run through people very, very fast. You get a sniper shot from across the map. Dunzo. You know. So.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and then you're gonna have to leave the lobby, and then you're gonna have to wait for another map, and I'm like, these are white people problems, but like.
Well,
I
I think that they should do what Fortnite has done, and they just make a really big map and then just whittle it down as you go. So you have like a part of the map that looks like Rust. You have a part of the map that looks like a snow place. You have part of the map that's a town. You know, and just have it in one like Apex. Just do that kind of thing with COD, and just whittle down the area until you're in the eye of the storm. You know.
Is this gonna come out in season 3, or is it gonna come out just randomly like a shipment shoot house kind of deal?
No, I mean the download for the new shit came out last night or 2 days ago.
Yeah, because that took a fucking crap long for me, dude. That took a while to download.
I put my PlayStation on rest mode, and it will automatically do downloads while it's in that. And I went to the gym, came back, and it was done.
Cause it took mine, dude. Like I left my Xbox while I went to work, and then I left my Xbox on while I fell asleep.
Oh
and
shit.
like I still had to wait when I turned it back on like another 5 minutes for it to finish.
Fuck. Damn.
But I do think the Volo Wi-Fi out here in the middle of nowhere is not the
Sketchy.
best,
It's
but I
yeah.
mean still.
It's hit or miss. It's hit or miss.
What
Yeah.
was I gonna say? Damn it, I had something to say.
I keep
Oh,
hitting
I
play.
do have some news about video gaming that I don't know if you're gonna be a fan of.
Uh-oh.
I am switching over to PC.
Wow.
Yep.
So, we're just handing in the virginity card for a lifetime membership, huh?
Oh yeah, dude. We're straight up. We're buying a lifetime membership.
Okay.
We're getting benefits. We're getting
Oh.
dental, and we're getting car insurance. We're getting all that fun stuff.
Wow. Okay. Well, then we'll just record podcasts on your computer from now on.
Well, that's the thing. Like, so with the tax return coming my way,
Mm-hmm.
and I actually made a decent amount of money this year for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was a little surprised. I saw the number. I was like, wow, that doesn't make sense for the amount of money that's in my bank account.
Right.
But that's what happens when you buy food.
Yeah. Trust
So
me.
I am. Shout out to Big Mike. He's been on our podcast before.
Yes, he is.
He's been my
The biggest of
gaming buddy,
mics, you know,
because we're on the same sleep schedule.
which is sporadic. Yeah.
Which is just very. I mean, it is consistent. Like my schedule's been like wake up at 11, work from 2 to 6, and then do Uber Eats from 6 to 10, and then go to the gym and then play video games till 3.
Oh my god.
So it's not bad. I mean, it makes decent money. But anyways, he's making me a gaming PC / like computer.
Okay.
So,
Wow.
yeah, I'm excited, man.
There's a game my brother started playing, and he's asking me if my computer will handle it. Probably won't, because he has a fucking computer at his house that's like a cooling system. So
Yeah.
no, I don't think my little Mac will be able to handle that. It has a hard enough time uploading videos to YouTube. So,
What
but-
game was it? Because I've been looking at like a couple of computer games.
it's called Gold Glove.
Gold Glove.
Oh
Okay.
wait, no, that's the name of a Twitcher. I don't know. He was playing a game, and he never told me the game. He just said, "Do you think your PC, your Mac will handle this?" And I never answered. So, yeah, that's where
There's
we're at.
one game I'm really looking forward to is called GTFO,
Okay.
and it's basically like you ever play COD Zombies?
Yes.
It's pretty much that, but it also has multiple levels to it,
Mm-hmm.
different maps to it, and it's pretty much all in pitch black.
Oh well, that sounds joyful.
Pretty much. I mean, watch it on Twitch one of these days. Go on just Twitch and look up GTFO.
Okay.
It's one of those games that I was hoping for us to be able to play over Twitch or whatever, but I mean, it's only for PC right now.
Oh nah. Well. Ooh. Don't think so.
Oof.
I could. Yeah. No. Mm-mm. What game's coming out though? I think it's Metro. Metro Exodus, I think, is coming out, and that's a horror game. And I was thinking that one might work if it's cross-play compatible. So,
Metro.
yeah, it's called Metro. I don't know the whole thing, but it's called Metro something. Fuck, I don't remember. It's a series that's been around for a while.
Metro. I type in Metro PCS. Metronome?
No, Metro
Metro-
Exodus. Sam's
Exodus,
Story is the
okay.
name of the thing.
Hmm.
Metro Exodus Sam's Story. It's a DC. It's a DCL for DLC. DCL, not that. DLC for Metro, the Exodus game. It's called Sam's Story. I don't know. I've played Metro before, and it's a real fucking terrifying first person shooter. It's
Well, I mean,
worse.
everybody listening, comment down below if you'd like to see us play a scary video game one, or have us play a video game that you think would be funny for us to play and watch.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, so
Pretty much anything.
So I had a story that I did want to tell you, but I completely forgot about it on the podcast because I think you told the story about when you shit yourself.
Probably me shitting my pants. Something
Yes,
like that.
yeah. So that one kind of took precedent, and I completely forgot because my head hurt. But this story isn't as good. But we went out to this dueling pianos night at some bar near my in-laws' house, right?
Dude, you go to the weirdest bars. Like, just like, I've never heard of these things until you bring them up.
I'm old, so
True.
so we go. It's like a family event. So like my fiance, her mom, my fiance's aunt, her aunt's side of the family, like all these people are gonna go, and like her cousin works at the bar too, so we're like all gonna go to this bar. It's like a cover fee of like $10 or $20 a person or whatever, and we're gonna go sit and listen to these two guys play pianos, and they kind of honeydicked us.
Playing against each other?
Well, that's the thing. I was about to say that the point of dueling pianos is that they're supposed to play like against each other. Like they're supposed to like do like almost a battle of like back and forth technical songs and shit, and like see who's better or who has the best, repertoire of music. No, these guys were basically friends that were just playing the same song together back and forth. I was like, okay, this is fucking lame. I wanted to see some blood, sweat, and tears poured out on some keys,
Dude, when you explained it, I was thinking like the Nick Cannon drum movie.
Oh no, that's supposed to kind of be along the lines of what it's supposed to look like. So they have a request jar. All right, they have like a request. So you go up there, put a piece of paper in, and like what you want to hear, and maybe they take you, maybe they don't. So I go up to my fiance's cousin, and I'm just talking to her because she's just bored working there. And I go, it's Mama Soph's birthday, it was just recently. And she's like, that's my mother-in-law. And she's like, oh yeah, you know what? We should see if we can get the guys to play happy birthday to her. I'm like, that's a great idea. Drop in happy birthday for, your aunt. And she's like, okay, I will. So she goes up there and writes, I want you to sing happy birthday to my Aunt Sophia. And so the guy's like, it's dead for a while. Like they haven't played it in a while, so we're like, they probably don't want to fucking sing happy birthday.
Yeah.
So then we hear them sing happy birthday to some other bitch, and they just sing happy birthday. Literally, her name's Susie. They sing like a rendition of Susie Q to her, but it's happy birthday. It's nice. Cool, great. So we're like, okay, maybe this will happen. It'll be funny. So then they go, okay, will Sophia please come up to the stage? And I know what's going on. She has no idea. And I'm like, I think they're calling you. You should go up there. Like nudging her. And she's like, okay. Yeah, my mother-in-law is always down for a good time. She will do whatever. And so she's like, okay. So she goes up there, and my fiance's like, what the fuck did you do? I'm like, Belle and I did something. They're going to sing happy birthday to your mom. It's going to be funny. Get your camera out. So she brings her phone out and starts recording. She goes up there, and my mother-in-law is not wearing anything provocative. She's just wearing a mom shirt and like a jacket and jeans. This guy starts going into, the song I Love You Baby by the Four Seasons? And if it's quite alright, I need you back. Yeah, he starts singing that song, but changing the words to I love your boobs. Okay?
Oh.
Starts singing I love your boobs and like saying things like big and dude, so I was recording it, and then he starts singing boobs, and you just see my phone drop down and go, oh God, what did I just do? Like, I look.
Randomly stop recording.
Yes, I dropped my phone. I dropped my phone. I turned the corner, and I just put my head against the wall. I'm like, oh no. And
Now, what was your mother-in-law's reaction to
Oh, I couldn't even make eye contact with her. I couldn't look at her because I just sent her up to her death.
Because she's thinking it's your idea.
That it's 100% my fault. And I look at Belle, the cousin who put the name in the jar. She and I look at each other and we go, oh fuck. Because she's sitting at the piano with this guy for about 5 minutes as he sings about her boobs. Now here's the kicker. My mother-in-law just had surgery to get rid of breast cancer.
Oh, I remember that now.
Yeah. So he says something along the lines of, "Are they real?" And she goes, "No, I just had a mastectomy." And boom, off the stage she went.
She literally walked off after that.
No, he just looked at her and she goes, "Thanks," and she just left. I was like, oh God, I felt red. If you saw me, my whole body was the shade of a tomato.
Bro, I'm surprised you're still wanting to live after that. That's
I didn't. I was like, I just sent my mother-in-law to her death. How embarrassing that was. I just wanted them to sing fucking happy fucking birthday.
And on the card, you put nothing about.
Nope.
Or the cousin put nothing about,
Nope.
like, hey, sing about her titties.
No, the cousin literally said, "Sing happy birthday to my aunt." So this guy goes up there.
Where was the other piano singer during this? Was it just one guy?
It was just one. It was a solo act for that moment, you know. But so like this guy goes about singing about some aunt's boobs, knowing full well that the niece is in the building. You know?
Was this guy
Creepy?
I have so many questions. First off, was this a weird piano, like, horn dog event that you guys did not know about?
No.
Or was it known that this guy was a pedophile?
No, dude. Everything before this was totally kosher, totally good. Everyone was having a good time. And then this happened. And there was a lot of awkward stares.
What was her husband there?
Was my father-in-law there? No, thank God.
So when she got off, what was the conversation? What was?
I just went.
Did she still give you her blessing to marry her daughter? Or
it took a couple of explanations and a couple of tequila shots, but yeah, eventually we got back in good graces. No, I looked at her and went, I just thought they'd sing happy birthday. And she goes, yeah, that was really weird. I go, Susie just got Susie Q happy birthday. You got boobs. She's like, yeah, that was weird. I'm like, wasn't expecting that.
How old was this guy that was singing?
Probably 45. He was in his 40s. He was up there. He wasn't like young or too old. They were in the same age range of ballpark. But you know what I'm saying? Like literally Susie got a nice song and then my mother-in-law got boobs. Again, not wearing anything provocative. Nothing.
I'm wondering if he thought it was like a bachelor or bachelorette party.
Nope. No.
Or he thought it was like a... Because that's so out of the realm.
I know, that's so weird. It's so bizarre to just literally take it to that level based on a card that says, sing happy birthday to my aunt.
I wonder if he, like, maybe that's why he gets paid. Because you really never know he's going to just randomly start singing.
Hey, could be. I could be wrong here. I don't think I am, but I just chalked it up to he's a bad person,
I mean, that's fair. I mean, that's probably where... And, like, how was the bar's reaction? Were they, like, clapping, like, oh my God,
no.
Funny? Or, like, what was...
No, there really wasn't much clapping. There really wasn't much of anything. It was just kind of all awkward, and no one, like, cheered or laughed. It was just kind of silent. And what's even better is that the person who owns the bar is a friend of the family's. So, it made it doubly weird.
So the people that were there aren't even like the people that were singing on the piano weren't even like associated with owning the bar whatsoever.
No, they were just hired to be there. Yep.
I wonder if that's it, man. I wonder if it's just an act that you just have no idea what the flip is coming.
Yep.
And that's what.
Just gotta ride the wave. Just gotta ride the wave.
That's so strange, man.
Yeah, it was very uncomfortable and very bizarre. And the moment it started happening, you just literally just saw me. I was smiling, holding my phone up, recording, and then it was like, I love your boobs. And I just went, oh no. And I just put my phone in my pocket and turned around. I'm like, I just can't look up there.
Yeah, bro, you gotta stop going to these things, man.
I have to.
concert and stop sending.
That's what you take away from this, dude. Just go out better.
Man, I'm telling you, there's nothing wrong with going to Denny's.
There isn't. I can actually Uber Eats Denny's to my house.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Point, case, sold.
So that actually interweaves to the next topic that I want to discuss, and that would be the bachelor party.
Dude.
I am getting married 8 days from today, so...
You sound very confident as well.
Do I?
Well, you just went like...
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, 8 days from today, so we're chugging right along, but we had the bachelor party.
Next weekend?
It's next Saturday. Yep.
Oh,
A week from tomorrow. So, the wait's over.
Where's your head at, man?
Where's my head
Before the
at?
bachelor party, just how you feeling? Like, what is going through the mind of Dom?
I'm in this zen state of like where the nerves come and go. I'm not nervous about like the decision I'm making. I'm more nervous about just being in front of people, where the attention is solely put on us and me and her. Like it's 100% put on the two of us. Don't like being the center of attention. I'll be the center of attention if I grab it. I'm not a big fan of it being thrust upon me. So, but I'm more nervous just so everything goes the way she wants it to go because she's been pretty nervous about things being done the way they should be done, you know?
I think you're nervous about the right things, though.
Yes, of course. I'm worried about just people being where they need to be. That's why I want you to sleep here so I know the wild card's in my house. And I want, I want that done. And then I just want to make sure that people get here on time and that kind of thing. So... but I just want things to go well for her so she can look back on it and like really, and her mother can really enjoy and go, what a fun day. And I don't want to be the person to fuck that up, so that's why I am nervous about speaking in front of people, that kind of deal. So
I get that.
Yeah, it's normal.
I mean, that's like normal things that like I was just worried about like because the whole like second thoughts and then there's like this and then there's that. And like, so you're worried about the things I would want you to be worried about.
Yeah.
But if you weren't worried about those things, then there's a problem.
Right. No, I'm not like, I don't have second thoughts. There's not going to be like, I shouldn't do this. No. I mean, the train for me to go, I shouldn't do this, has long left the station and I didn't get on it. So it would be pretty like silly for me to like get that feeling of this isn't right, it's right. So
we give a very, very different dynamic to this podcast because where you're 8 days away from getting married, it's like I couldn't be more single. So it's very interesting what kind of questions that comes to my head when
like,
you're 8 days out from a wedding.
Like, Dom, I'm jerking off into a sock and you're gonna go get married.
Just getting angry ones off in the sink.
Oh,
and I say that with
true disdain for myself. I know I don't like me. Oh, that's funny.
So I'm very interested on where your head is at.
Dude, all good.
Being in one relationship in my life and that ending awfully, I'm just very like, what does relationship feel like?
Well, I mean... my fiance's cousin is single and has the same name as her, so, I mean, if you're interested, just let me know. She's your type. She's skinny, she's awkward, she's a little quiet.
Got that junky look to her that I
like? No, I mean, there's no pock marks. It doesn't look like she has tracks in her arm, so no. But she wears glasses and she's kind of nerdy, so she's probably up your alley.
Dude, that checks...
But you will literally be dating someone who has the same name as my wife. So.
Wow, that was a good hold there. That was a good hold.
Thanks.
I would have straight up said,
But you can't say her name if you start dating her, because then it's a dead giveaway, because I've said this.
Well, then it would be a weird thing. Like, do we want to both have
the
same...
I do.
Girls with the same names?
Yeah. Why not?
Would that make us Eskimo bros?
Mm-hmm.
It would.
Yeah, we'd have to make up a new name for it, though, because no one's done anything to the other one's lady, so we have to make up a new name.
I wonder if that's a thing, bro.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure it is.
I
Am
wonder
I
if that's a
Eskimo Bros
thing.
with any of my friends? I think I'm Eskimo
Is
Bros
that-
with one of my friends, but not by my choice or permission. And then I'm
Bro,
Eskimo
is
Bros.
that even a stronger bond than an Eskimo bro?
No, it's not. Well,
No.
well, wait a minute. If you date my wife's family, yes, it is. And the family member
Bro,
has the same
would
name.
we be cousins?
We would be cousins. In law.
No way.
We would be cousin-in-law, yeah. Because she's going to be my cousin-in-law, and if she marries you, you're her husband, so you'd be my cousin-in-law. In-law.
In-law.
Is there an echo? No, he's just my cousin-in-law. In-law.
So we wouldn't be blood related, though.
No, you fucking idiot. We'd have to be family. My wife and I aren't going to be blood-related. You know this, right?
Bro, let's just, dude, we could slit our hands and shake on it.
There you go. Then we're good. And get
Come on,
AIDS.
dude.
Sure.
Don't be weirded out by this, man.
I'm not worried. I'm leaning into it. I'm telling you, let's do this. She's your age. I think she just turned 21, so you're both in the same bracket. She lives in Bloomingdale, which is kind of far, but you did long distance. She goes to DePaul, so...
Is it that girl? I mean, I know a lot of girls from DePaul, and the last time my brother told me about a girl from DePaul, he opened the door for her, and she said that she doesn't need a man to open a door for her.
I mean, she might be that kind of ilk of mind, but I don't know.
So then she won't mind when I play video games.
No. Maybe.
And when I go on prep for 12 weeks and don't talk to anybody.
Yeah, I know you've actually met her, too, because she was at the engagement party, so you definitely did.
When I was drinking my Amaretto Stone Sour.
Yeah, she was actually right next to the redhead when we did the tequila shots at the bar.
Yep, I don't remember.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, bachelor party went extremely well. How did you enjoy it?
I don't think I've ever had more protein in one sitting.
Yep. Well, there you go. That was extreme, wasn't it?
And that was the best. What was it? Pork?
Yes.
Pork and what kind of sausage was that?
I don't know. I would say it was Brazilian. I think that's what they were saying when they served it, but I chalked it up to andouille.
Something a bachelorette party would say, but I mean, in this case.
Hey. No.
Too far.
I think it was Brazilian, but it tasted like straight up like Cajun andouille sausage. It didn't taste like anything foreign, but my God, was it delicious.
What was the thing in the pork? Was it cumin?
Yes.
Was it?
Yes, it was cumin. It was some hardcore cumin seasoning there.
Because, dude, I've just never had.
10 out of 10 on that.
I didn't even know what to do. It was like I was eating a meat that had the softness of bread.
Yes.
I think that's the best way you can explain it.
It was like biting into butter. It was like literally just someone put a stick of butter in my face and I just went, my teeth had no resistance. None.
So did the comedian that we saw live up to your potential?
I thought he was very good. I didn't have a lot of potential for him because Joe Rogan doesn't like him very much, so I didn't care.
He's pretty conservative.
I don't even think he's conservative. I think he's very libertarian because
Really?
Yeah, I don't think he's conservative because he was saying shit that's not exactly like conservative, but he was saying shit that wasn't exactly Democrat. So I would figure he's like right in the middle with some shit. But I liked it because I was very nervous because you go see Carlos Mencia. He's a Hispanic guy who talks a lot about Hispanic things. I'm like, okay, he's going to talk about how we should just open the borders. Didn't do that.
No, not at all.
But didn't kiss anyone's ass. That was Democratic. Didn't kiss anyone's ass. That was conservative. So it was very good because we had a very diverse group of people there. I didn't know if you knew this.
I remember you told me one time about when we were sitting at the end of the table and you said your brother's having a hard time because he's sitting against two Hillary Clintons over there.
Yes, yeah. I texted him. I go, "You are in deep liberal country right now."
See,
yeah.
This is another thing. You can't enjoy anybody's company without.
I can. Hey, I do it all the time. I can, but I know I can.
Fuck.
I can't. What? You died.
I got ninth place, bro.
Oof,
That
that's
makes me
not
mad.
bad. Hey, that's
I'm
not
a
bad.
little salty about that.
Top 10. That's good stuff right there. I see. I can enjoy conversations with people that don't have to involve politics. That's not a problem. But the problem is, I know them not to be able to do that.
Okay, I was gonna say you're friends with me, so I mean, like, and I will bring up politics negative 1% of the time.
Yeah, no, 100%. You never do. 100% of the time, you never do. So that's what I was worried about. Like the whole night, it was like I just don't want something to be said by the comedian where I will have a visible disdain for what they said, or then the comedian say something where they will have a visible disdain, because I don't want anyone to be like, Dominic took us to see a real conservative piece of shit. You know, like, I just didn't want that to be the case. Because, I mean, like, they'll think I did it on purpose. Like, oh, yeah, I know he's conservative. I want to go to see him. Like, no, I didn't know he was conservative. I didn't know he's liberal. I just want to go see a comedy show. So
I hate that's a thing now.
It is, man.
You know,
it
like,
really
you
is.
can't just go, like, see somebody and not think about that.
Yeah, no, it is really annoying. Like, hey, I hate me, so don't worry about it. But it is really sucky that that's now something you have to actually consider when you do something in like a large group of people. And like whenever the audience would talk, I'd be like, oh Jesus, like that guy in front of us that was like fucking mentally handicapped. Like, shut up.
That guy in the super lesbo in the back.
Yeah, the big old Leslie.
Yeah, that definitely competed. So respect to her.
Yeah, it really.
She was pretty massive.
She was massive. It is like one of those things they have to worry about, which is sad. But I was really pleasantly surprised with the comedians. I had such a great time there. And then
the first comedian, he creeped me out a little.
He did. I felt
at the beginning, kind of at the end.
Yeah, I didn't find him funny. I didn't think anything he said was funny.
His pilot thing was pretty funny. The pilot bit, that was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, that was funny. But again, it's like he wasn't good at being physical. You know,
yeah,
like it was uncomfortable, not funny to me. You know,
especially at the end, dude, when he was talking about like how his wife is in remission for breast cancer.
Yes.
And then he was talking about like how he was at a strip club and all that, and like,
yeah, weird.
And he was talking about the ladies, like it was just like, come on, man, like that.
Yeah.
It was just like,
He was disconcerting the whole time.
Yeah, that was just kind of like.
I just wanted him to
like,
end.
Why you cheating? Just like, I don't know.
You're a bad person. No.
Yeah.
I
mean,
just.
Speaking about cheating, I mean, look at this segue.
Oh.
What do you think about this whole Astros thing?
I don't really care. I mean, I don't like the extent they went to cheat, but if you're not trying to steal signs, then I don't think you're trying to win.
Okay. So I'm sorry to interrupt your bachelor party.
No, it's okay.
But everybody steals signs.
Yep.
But what they did
was elaborate.
Was use technology.
Yeah, that's the problem.
To steal signs.
Yep.
They didn't use the God-given abilities of their brain to steal signs.
Right.
They used AI to steal signs.
Yep.
And what I've learned more about it wasn't even the coach that was wanting to do it. It was mainly Carlos Beltran.
Who's that?
He was one of the players.
Oh, really?
That was super, super into making this a thing.
Really?
Because I was listening to the radio, and apparently he was like violating this, violating that, pressuring people to do like the the sign stealing and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what they did, for people that don't know, is at first it was trash can noises.
Yeah.
Trash can noises like before every pitch to know what like pitch is coming. And if you've never played baseball before, if you know what pitch is coming, that's a huge deal.
Right.
Like, you can sit locked and loaded on a fastball, and especially, like, if you know a fastball's coming, and especially in the MLB, because it's like they're pretty dang known when a fastball is coming to throw a strike. You know, I would say that's pretty. You could say that pretty accurately, but on the basis of what do you call it? Gosh dang it, where'd my brain go? Using the outfield, like, you know how it's like the center field or whatever, and zooming in on what the catcher's signals are.
Right.
So it's pretty much like they had a runner at second base for the whole game. Because usually when you're playing a game and you're running the bases and you're at second base,
you gotta
like,
change.
You're seeing the catcher's signs, you're able to, like, hey, this, and that's coming, you know.
Right.
So, but that's a huge thing. So, like, steroids is one thing. If, like, you're taking steroids, like, sure, like, but you still have to hit the ball.
Right.
You know? But with this, you can make a 200 average hitter go up to 450 with ease.
Yeah.
You know, like...
It is, like, they said that, I forget who it was, but they said, like, I would much rather have a player juiced to the gills on steroids than know what pitch is coming.
Exactly.
It's an entirely different ballgame because they still have to fucking hit the ball, but you are now dealing with someone that knows what ball is coming before it's even left the pitcher's mitt and knows where it's going to be, or at least a general idea of where the ball is going to be, so that they just have to swing in that area.
Mm-hmm. Plus, if you see Jose Altuve's away stats from his home stats...
Yeah, you were saying, yeah. They're, like, doubled.
Insane.
Yeah, here, wait,
like,
let me see if I can pull that up.
His away stats, he was hitting, like 200 with, like, 1 home run and, like, 2 RBIs. But then when he was playing at, I think it's called Minute Maid Park, I think that's their park, he was hitting, like, 460, 6 home runs, 10 RBIs... Just, like, ridiculous, like, the difference between...
What is it, 2017?
Yeah, 2017.
Let's see. I do have to pee, though, so bear with me if I sound jittery. Alright,
Can you pause it over the...
I can, yeah, I can pause it. Let me just go to it. Okay, we'll take a brief break and be right back. Alright, we're back.
I was trying to finish...
Sorry, I got you in a bad moment. Alright, I'm trying to find his stats for...
Look up from the playoffs, though. Look up from the ALCS.
Alright, here we go.
I
don't know how to read this shit.
While you're looking up that, I know, like, Carlos Beltran was pressuring a couple players to do it, and a couple players obviously said no. But, like, apparently teams from the MLB they knew that something was going on, and they were, like, trying to talk to the commissioner that this was going on the whole year, and they let it go, didn't say anything about it. Well, not didn't say anything about it, but they didn't make it a big deal.
Right.
You know, like, they're just like, oh, whatever. Until, like, 2 years later or something.
Right.
So.
That's the thing that I don't get, is, like, fucking let's just knock this out of the park when it happened. They let it go on for so long, and now they want to bring the hammer down? I just think it's just stupid. And, I mean...
What's crazy about it is they went from the trash can thing. That's one thing, right? But then they even went to the thing where they had wires underneath players' jerseys that was like a buzz.
Right. Jeez.
That's insane.
That is insane. That's just crazy insane.
From a baseball player perspective, that's just disgusting.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. What's advanced? What the fuck's that mean? Okay, hold on. I don't know how to read baseball stuff. I'm finding that out.
Believe me when the stats were in between, like, the difference between away and home and the ALCS playoffs and all that were just insane.
Okay. No, I believe you. I mean, God. I just don't know what you... I don't know what you do with this and then say Pete Rose can't be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's...
You know? Like, he made another petition. He's like, these guys were stealing signs and then won a World Series. I bet it on a few games.
See, that's the thing. Like, the GM, the coach, already got. I don't know if they got suspended, but they definitely did resign.
Yeah, and then they
Right.
got
So that's one
fined.
thing.
Like they just got fined. They got a couple year fine. That's it. They got a
But is
couple
this is
million
this
dollar
World
fine.
Series just gonna be like just kind of like an asterisk by it, or
I don't know. That's the big question. I I mean, you're gonna put an asterisk by this. You put an asterisk by the ones that were won during the steroid era. I mean, whatever. But they
I see.
still
I don't think.
the
I
thing
think this makes the steroid era look like crap.
really.
I think this makes. I mean, dude. Okay, playing 17 years of baseball, right?
Mm-hmm.
You could be juiced up to the gills, just beyond roided up.
Mm-hmm.
Like utterly, let's say you take something to even make you more coordinated, right? That's not even a thing, but let's say it is a thing, right? Let's say like you still have to hit a baseball.
Yeah.
You know, you still
True.
have to guess what the pitcher is throwing,
True.
coming from 60 feet away. Depends on how many pitches he has. Let's say he has fucking 5 pitches. You have to declare on what he's throwing, what the count is, all this and this and that.
Right.
Plus, coming at you at 95-mile-an-hour average, and then a like 80-mile-an-hour curve or whatever, a changeup coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
You could be juiced up to the gills, and it wouldn't. I mean, yeah, sure, you might be able to hit the ball farther and hit the ball harder, but you still got to hit the damn ball.
Right. I mean, and the only thing that you could say was that you're quicker to get to the ball than you would be if you didn't have steroids. But still, like you said, you still have to get there. You still have to find it. You still have to hit it. And
Basically,
you're taking away the hardest step of hitting a baseball, which is knowing where the baseball is going to be with all this cheating.
exactly.
That's the hardest part. I guess. Okay, so it was.
Basically,
Go
what's
ahead.
up?
I said there's a thing I'm reading here about Carlos Beltran. Apparently, 2 months into the 2017 season, a group of players, including Carlos Beltran, discussed that the team could improve on its decoding opposing teams' signs and communicating the signs to the batter. Cora arranged for the team for a video room technician to install a monitor displaying the center field camera feed immediately outside of the Astros dugout. So, Beltran, a 9-time All-Star, was in the final season of his career in 2017. At the very least, he deserves serious Hall of Fame considerations. For better or worse, veteran players of Beltran's stature tend to rule the clubhouse. When a player like that is running an elaborate sign-stealing scheme, it's difficult for young players to speak out if they feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
During the season, a small group of Astros discussed their misgivings with McCann. At one point, approached Beltran and asked him to stop. Two members of the 2017 team said. He disregarded it and steamrolled everybody. One of the team members said, "Where do you go if you're a young, impressionable player with the Astros and this guy says, 'We're doing this'? You do what you do."
Yeah.
So it sounds like he.
It's one thing to make it to the league, right? Like, I wish people knew how good you have to be at the game of baseball to be in MLB. It's taken for granted, like, so much. Unless you play the game of baseball a lot, you don't realize how flipping good you have to be.
Right.
So, imagine working your whole life to get to the league, you made it, and now this guy is like, either you're going to do this, or you're pretty much going to have to find your way back into the league once you drop this or something like that, you know?
Right.
So, what I was trying to say, it's basically like when you're a hitter in baseball, so you obviously have a count, right? You can go 2-2, 1-1, ball strikes, all that kind of fun stuff.
Yeah.
It's basically like they were ahead of the count the whole entire time. And being ahead of the count gives you so much more confidence on what you know is coming, right? Because let's say you got 3 balls and 1 strikes. 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a fastball, right? Because the pitcher is going to try and to be able to throw a strike to keep the count going to not walk you, right? So it's basically like They were in
Right.
a 3-1 count
Mm-hmm.
the whole entire time because they knew what was coming and they knew where it was going to be.
Right. I mean,
And that's like, as a hitter, hitting with a 3-1 count all the time, like, the amount of confidence you have is insane.
right, exactly.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Cora says Beltron is being treated unfairly. Well, if he's steamrolling people and fucking them over and making them commit, banned acts, I don't give a fuck about how you're treated. Here's the thing about it. Like, I don't care enough about baseball to be sympathetic and like don't want to see any. I think you just take the fucking championship away from them. You know.
I mean, it depends on how many players were doing it. It depends on how much it was used. It depends, like...
Well, here's the thing. They said in the article I read that the young players went to respective people from the team and said, hey, let's stop cheating. And they said no. And if you can, then you go to the highest person you can in your organization. If they say no, then you just go to the media and say, hey, we're fucking cheating and here's proof.
Yeah.
It's like at some point you were complacent and at some point you didn't mind getting in the pile when you guys won.
Yeah.
So for me, that's take it away. Because everyone at one point bought into it and gave up the fight of trying to stop it.
It's so flippin', it's difficult, man. It is. God, I got ninth again. Because, it's... Baseball is 100% pretty much trying to guess what pitch is coming next. That has so much to do with the game.
Yeah.
Where you like position the players, and like I know obviously you're only doing it on offense, like hitting wise, but like that even goes into like having a runner steal, on a curveball because it's hard for the catcher to be able to catch a curveball, block it and be able to throw them out. So there's like that. So advancing runners, and they're like so much more than just like hitting a baseball goes into it. Where your whole game plan is just made so much easier.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, man.
Que emprendido, señor.
It's no bueno, my friend.
Yeah, well, I know for a fact that for a while now, baseball will be cleaner.
I sure hope so, man. I mean, this farewell could have really ruined the game for a lot of people, because if you don't watch baseball a lot and you hear this, now you're going to think everybody's cheating, just like they did in the steroid era.
Yep. I just think it's such a sport that it's so fucking hard that people feel like they need to do whatever it takes to get a competitive edge, and it's like you said, it's a game of almost luck rather than skill sometimes. Like obviously you have to have, there's skill clearly, but it's like it's a game of guessing. It's a game of being wrong a lot and then being able to get back up on the plate. And I feel like because it's so hard, there's nothing you can do about making it easier. You guys can't throw anything over 90 miles per hour. Fuck you. But like, there's nothing you can really do to make it easier. So people have to find ways to make it easier, and they are all there. It's all cheating. Like basketball, it's very simple to get better. Practice. You practice. You practice. You practice. You practice. You practice. And eventually you will get good at shooting a 3-pointer. Eventually you will get good at doing a layup or taking contact. You'll get stronger. Football, same thing. Well, I mean, yeah, but there's just God-given freak athleticism too, but also work ethic. But baseball, you can fucking be in the gym every single day and do batting practice and do all that shit, but you have no one's going to be able to duplicate the surprise of a major league pitcher when he's throwing 95 mile per hour sliders. So it's just they find their edge and wherever they can, and then unfortunately the edge was steroids, and now it's this buzzing jersey bullshit.
Well, I think it's you can genuinely say baseball is the hardest sport out there.
Yeah.
Because no sport has that guess factor to it, where you don't know.
Right. And no sport has
what's gonna happen.
Like no sport has the guess factor and also the team aspect. Like,
Yeah.
golf can kind of be a guess factor, but also not, because it's just muscle memory, but it's the same thing, but it's all on you. You know, MMA, it's all on you. But baseball, it's guess, luck, skill, and team.
Yeah. Well, it's like, to put it in perspective for people that don't watch baseball a lot, let's say you can go up to bat 10 times, and if you reach base safely 3 of those times, you're an all-star.
Mm-hmm.
So 7 times out of 10, you can get out.
Mm-hmm.
You could strike out, you could fucking ground out, you could fucking do shit. But as long as you at least get a hit or get on base 3 of those times,
You're going to the pros, bro.
you're considered one of the best in the game,
Yeah.
which is insane. Like, tell me another sport that has the odds.
Think about it also when it comes to, like, one of the greatest to ever play. Well, I think it was Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah, that's one of them.
But like, I don't know if it's his record or is it Mickey Mantle, where it's like like, how many players do you think in the NBA that score a point every single game? Or how many players do you think touch the ball? Like, the record for most hits consecutively is only 56.
And that's insane to even think about.
It's 56. They play 100 and how many 82 games a year, and there's 9 innings.
Yeah.
162, and there's 9 innings. And this guy, the most consecutive hits in a single season is 56.
That's insane. Are you kidding me? He went up to bat 56 times. He got 56 hits in a row.
Well, no, like a game. Like, he would get a hit.
Okay,
He got a hit.
That's insane. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
I think it's the most hits
most
in a
games
row.
Yeah.
Most games in a row with a hit.
Yeah.
But, like, that's what I'm
It's something
saying.
in the
Like,
50s. I remember
it is Joe DiMaggio. Yep, jumping Joe DiMaggio. He has 56 consecutive games in 1941. Began in May 15th and ended in July.
Yeah.
Most consecutive.
And you're getting in the MLB 9 innings. You're getting at least 4 to 5 at bats a game.
Yeah, dude. It's not been broken, and the thing's almost, it's 20 years away from being 100 years old.
Yeah.
His record.
Well, dude, you have less than a blinking eye.
Yeah.
To, one,
Find it.
guess the pitch.
Yep.
Fucking see the ball.
Yep.
Try not to get hit by the ball. And
Or-
swing this
yeah.
tree branch
Yeah.
in your hands and try and put it in a way to coordinationally, that's not even a word.
No.
To be able to hit the ball.
And hit it,
insane.
and hit it away from people who are defending.
Yeah.
But like you said, you're right. You have to decide, hey, is this ball gonna fucking hit me, or should I swing? In less than a blink of an eye. Fuck
That's
that!
the first thing you have to get. That's the first thing you have to be okay with. Is a 95-mile-an-hour thing coming at you that could kill you
easily.
And that's one thing. And then let's throw in. Let's say Garrett Cole. All right, he's a pitcher. He was a pitcher for the Astros, and then he's the pitcher for the Pirates now, or
That was the
I don't know where
Yankees.
he's a pitcher. He used to be Astros. He used to be Pittsburgh. Now he's Astros, and I don't know where he's at now.
What's his
Yankees,
name?
I think.
I said that. You said I was wrong.
Oh, my bad.
Bitch.
He averages, let's say, 96 miles an hour.
Yep.
A fastball, right?
Yep.
That fastball moves
Mm-hmm.
probably a foot
Oh, Jesus.
of movement. So that ball could look like it's an outside pitch, and then of a blink of an eye, could be right down the middle. Okay, so that's one thing.
Yep.
Let's say that's one thing in his back pocket, right?
Yep.
And then he's got a cutter that look like it's coming at your face
Yep.
at 93 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you blink to get out of the way,
Strike!
and the catcher's putting it right there, and you're getting called out, and you're saying you're sent down to the minor leagues.
Yeah,
Okay?
you're on the ground because you thought that was ending your life.
Yeah. And then let's say another thing. Let's say a slider.
Mm-hmm.
There's sliders now, dude, that are like faster than pitchers'
Yep.
fastballs.
Yep.
For
These are
those of you that
facts.
don't know what a slider is,
These are
you ever
facts.
seen like a wiffle ball?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Dude, I swear, if pitchers are throwing a baseball like it is a damn blitz ball or wiffle ball nowadays, it's insane. It's crazy.
It is disgusting. It's a skill that takes a lot of time to fucking.
I mean, I can go on a rant about this on just how like stupid the game of baseball is on like how good these people are. But let's move on. Do you have any topics I could talk about? What do you call it? I could talk about either Stranger Things.
I want to talk about how Papa's getting in the gym over there. Finally, we're back at it for the big fella.
Are you talking? When you say Papa, I know you call yourself Papa all the time. I don't know if you're talking about me or you.
Well, I thought I'd give you one, so.
Oh, you're giving me one. All right.
Yeah, I'll give you one.
You're giving me a Papa.
I'll give you a Papa. Go ahead.
I don't know how I feel about that though.
Yeah. So when did I don't even you didn't even tell me that hey I'm getting back in there. You just kind of went and are killing the game. So where are we?
I didn't want to make it a big deal.
Oh well, of course not.
Because obviously with this head thing, it could be like 2 workouts are going great, and then the next one it's like, hey,
yeah,
you feel like you're seeing stars.
Yep.
You know.
True.
So it's been okay.
Yeah.
But okay is better than not even none.
Right. So what's the what's the level of input right now? Or output?
I'm at least in there. I'm on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday schedule.
Oh Jesus. So okay, 4 times a week.
Which is normal for me, which is what I was used to be doing.
But what's the output? Are we doing Pilates? Are we actually working out? We're lifting?
We're lifting. It's almost like the best way I can explain it is like I have like before I could go in the gym and not have to reserve any energy.
Okay.
But now I have to save the energy for certain sets that I think are going to matter the most.
Because you're a little psychotic.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, you're talking to the king of psychotic when it comes to the gym.
So it depends on what set I can pick during the workout to put the most amount of effort in, because I only have so much of it with the head thing.
Okay.
Because if I do too much like I did last night,
tornado drill,
I'll get this just like all the energy is like, okay, bye. And I'll get this like raccoon look in my face where my eye bag's going. It's like a very weird feeling.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not bad, dude. It's
right.
It's something. I'm able to move stuff. I'm not as sketched out about things now. You know, not having a brain hemorrhage mid workout.
Oh, that's a good. Yeah.
So that's nice.
To live with that fear, casual.
Yes. Is it where I want to be? Obviously not.
No.
But I mean, like yesterday, like after the workout, I wrote it like because I log everything. I log every rep, every weight I do, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it was like an okay workout. It wasn't the best, and I wrote down not the best, but that's okay. You know, and I have to stay in that mindset of going into the gym without a level of expectation.
Without the killer mentality right away.
Yes, because, I mean, to be honest, it's like when I was in the midst of prep or I was mid-bulk before this whole concussion thing, whatever, a workout would depend on how my day was.
Yeah.
Straight up, like, if I didn't have a good workout, I didn't have a good day.
Yep.
And it would go where I'd be like, let's say it's Sunday, and I'm not working out that day, but I know Monday I'm trying to hit, let's say, certain amount of weight for a certain amount of reps, I'd be thinking about that all day Sunday and all day Monday until that moment. So I mean, I took it as seriously as you could.
Yeah.
I mean, without the steroids, obviously. I mean, that's a whole different level.
Bro, I'm ready.
It's being okay with that.
Yeah. Well,
Expectation.
you are the person who enjoys the gym. It's not a chore for you. It is it's a hobby, it's a life, it's a meditation, it's a spiritual experience almost. It's a gay relationship. You're a gay man for the gym. And
100%, dude.
and to strip that from you in a way in which you were doing something else that you love that caused you to get a concussion and caused you to not get back in the gym, that's fucking taking a limb, that's taking my booze,
The way I explain it, man, is it took away my God.
Okay, well, we need to talk about that, so
But I mean, that's like.
But no, that's it's your church. It's your daily meditation, and to take that away from you, that's a killer. That's a lot of purpose locked. That's a lot of purpose locked up in a room.
And it's weird to say I'm in a mode where I do have to force myself to go to the gym. As weird as it sounds.
Hey, welcome to the club, bro.
So now everybody that kind of like talks about how they don't want to go to the gym, but they feel like they need to. I get that now. Yeah. I 100% get that. Like, I'm putting off the gym today, right now. Like, I'm doing it right now. Like, I know I have to go hit arms sooner or later today. But I know if I don't do it now, then I won't be able to get to the level I was at.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's like that's where I'm at. I don't always want to go. And I had that feeling where it was like the other day I was like, I don't want to go to the gym. And then my fiance was like, okay, well then don't go today. And I was like, no, that means I have to go to the gym.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? Yeah. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I don't want to go at all. Like, I was like, there is no part of me that wants to leave my house. I'm in sweatpants. I'm watching a show. I don't want to go. I'm comfortable. And there's no part of me that wants to go to the gym. Okay, well then don't go. No, that means I have to go to the gym.
Yeah.
So I got up, went to the gym, and I stayed there for about an hour, and I was busy the entire hour. This is literally what you have to say.
It has to become, and I hate to say this, like it has to become like brushing your teeth. Yes. It has to. It can't be like you can't even put a thought to it.
No.
You can't even put a thought of, I don't know if I'm going to do. No, you have to. I mean,
Hey, today.
It has to become such a priority where if you do not do it, you're just going to feel like
I did.
You let someone down that you love.
I did the cables thing where I bring it down in front of me.
Yes,
and then
the movement you explained to me.
Yes, and then I did it lower where I put the cables all the way to the ground and brought it up in front of me. I did that. I did 2 sets of the down and then I did 2 sets of the up. And then I was like, I'm fucking gassed. I'm done. I'm gonna go. And I started walking to the locker room like, but you know what? I can do 15 minutes of cardio.
Yep.
And I got on the bike. I got on the bike and did 3 miles. So
it's that little annoying voice in your head that sometimes just makes up the most random thoughts, but then sometimes is so right.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And just being able to decide when to listen to it.
Yep, exactly. And I mean, I've been doing a good job of like denying the food that I want to eat. But at the same time, it's like, I went to the gym this morning. I went already.
Hell yeah, dude.
I went to the gym the day of my bachelor party.
Hell yeah.
I woke up early. I was like, it's fucking 9 o'clock. No one's going to be at my house until 11:30. I'm going to go to the gym. I got 2 fucking hours. So let's go do something. I did.
I think you're in a good spot where it's like you can't enjoy something that is relaxing unless you go to the gym first.
I didn't go to the gym. I didn't go to the gym 2 days in a row. I didn't go to the gym yesterday and the day before that. So I've gone 3 times this week. I went Monday. I went Tuesday. I didn't go Wednesday. I didn't go Thursday, but I went today. And I'm going to go tomorrow. What?
No, dude. I mean, you're.
Oh, I thought you said nuh-uh. I was like, I might as well. I got nothing else going on Saturday. So yeah.
I think you're starting to get a little addicted.
Well, I enjoy, like I said, I think I told you we weren't recording, but I said I got to get more addicted to the results I see than the things I like to eat.
Yes.
You know? So it's...
Yeah,
that's what it is. I mean, I can't... I can't...
You have to look at food almost like... You have to look at it and be like, how am I going to feel after this?
100%.
Not whether I like it or not.
100%.
Not whether I like the taste of what this food's going to taste like, but how am I going to feel about myself after I eat it?
Yep.
You have to look past the taste.
Mm-hmm.
You have to look past the present enjoyment.
Yeah. And that's what it was. It was like I think I had McDonald's the night of my bachelor party. I
remember that.
I Uber ate it to my house. I ate it, went to bed, and I was good, and I woke up and I didn't feel great in the morning, but I'm trying to get out of the mindset of I have to either 24-hour fast before I go to the gym or I can't work out. I'm trying to get out of that mentality and just take things slower when I've eaten close to a workout.
Yeah, you got a very, very weird mindset about that.
I do. I worked
how
out.
to explain that to people.
I worked out without headphones. Like,
well, dude,
no.
You know the thing about you seeing a person working out without headphones, right?
No.
They say people that work out without headphones are trying to, what do you call it? Revive someone's death or
revenge
somebody's death.
Avenge someone's death. Yep.
Yeah, that's the.
We're gonna go get them.
Let me put it this way. There is people out there that have gone to such a crazy mindset in the gym.
Yep.
And one of the people I follow, his name's Jordan Peters. Not Jordan Peterson, obviously, because he doesn't look like he is the gym much. He just eats well. But Jordan Peters, he's a bodybuilder. He has gone to the extreme mindset of psychopathic music, where like how I listen to like heavy metal.
Yeah, it's scary.
I listen to like Suicide Boys, just like
it's
crazy
scary.
music to get you pumped up.
Mm-hmm.
He has taken it so far where he
listens to actual murders.
No, he listens to the Lion King soundtrack.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
When he works out. If that doesn't explain how insane of a mindset some people get in when they lift, I don't know what does.
I mean, so many questions, but just mainly why the line? I would understand classical music. I'm a podcast guy when I work out. I hate listening to music.
I've been there. I've been in the podcast, yeah.
I hate listening to music. I don't like the stuff I have for it, and then when you give me stuff to listen to it, it's like, well, now I'm scared, and I don't want to be around people, because now I don't trust them. So I can't. So I just literally listen to comedy podcasts. But the problem is like I will listen to like Your Mom's House, and I will fucking. I will start laughing mid-set, and then I'll like almost drop the fucking thing on me because I'm laughing. And then I also look insane because I'm like pushing heavy weight, and then it's just like, and it's like, oh my god, this guy's insane. This guy's nuts, you know, and it doesn't.
No, dude, that's you know who C.T. Fletcher is?
Yes, I know who C.T. Fletcher is.
He, whenever a set got hard for him, he says he'd start laughing.
Yep. It's terrifying. That's a horrible thing.
Dude, there's videos of him on a preacher girl machine. Goes, sometimes when I do sets, I like to laugh, and he goes, ha 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 ha, I command you to grow. It's like,
yep.
Dude, there's like, that's why people don't go insane. Because that's where they are insane.
Yeah.
So they get it out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I need to figure out ways to get to atrophy and to start building muscle. I don't eat enough protein. I don't drink enough protein.
Yeah.
But I don't want to get too big right now because I'm not trying. I don't want to get big. I just want to lean out and get. So I do 30 pounds and I do bicep curls with that when I just do biceps and do like 15 or 20 at a time.
So I'm gonna say I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna say don't worry about that.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about getting too big. I almost laughed when you said that.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get too big, but I don't want to go out. I just want to like lean it body wise, you know.
Okay, but trust me, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Because the only time you have to worry about that is if you are on a regimented eating schedule, you're on a regimented cycle. That's okay. That's when I could be like, okay, I understand where you're saying you want to get too big.
Got it.
You don't have to worry about that.
Good.
Don't worry about saying, oh, I don't want to lift this much weight because I don't want to get too bulky in a sense.
Gotcha.
That's only like if you were eating like 5,000 calories a day and really pushing it to the limit.
I think we're at 1,000 calories a day. So
yeah, don't even worry about that.
Okay.
Just lift how you want to lift that day. You know, if you want to go heavy, go heavy. If you want to go lighter and more reps, go lighter and more reps. Don't think about I don't want to get too big. I kind of want to punch you in the face right now. I'm not gonna.
Okay. Wow. Jesus.
I mean, that's just. I love you, Dom, but I fuck you at the same time. Because if you said that to Riley Callard, I shouldn't have said his last name, whatever. If you said that to him, he'd probably just be like, he'd just start shaking his head. Because that guy trying to gain weight is like a heroin addict not trying to do heroin.
Ooh.
Like, it's very hard for some people to gain weight, so
yeah.
Definitely don't worry about that. That's
good. So I'll just go in and do 60. I did that. That wasn't great.
But just don't have the mindset where you're scared of getting too big. Because that's I'm not saying you can't, you know, but like what you do on a normal basis in the gym and what you do outside of the gym eating wise, it's not even an issue, you know.
Got it. Sweet.
Sorry to go on that rant.
It's okay. Feel slightly attacked. It's all good.
I feel slightly attacked. But dude, even me, man, like I could be peak bulk, and that's something I don't even need to worry about, you know, because it just like being natural like we are, like that's not even a thought that we should be worried about having.
Okay, so you're saying I need to get on T-ball.
Does not work like that.
All right, well then it's gonna be testosterone then soon.
Oh yeah, dude, pop all the testosterone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my fucking back is gonna look like the Colorado Rockies. Just
hell yeah.
That's what you're aiming for.
Absolutely.
I was bad though. Speaking of back, I used to fairly be able to do chin-ups. I could probably bust out 10. Mm-hmm. Can't do that.
No more?
Don't know what happened. Yeah. I think I could barely do 2. It was bad.
Pull-ups meaning like the hands facing towards you or the hands facing outwards?
Well, that's the thing. I'll have to take a picture of what they have at LA Fitness as far as a setup, because it's not just a straight chin-up bar. It's like hand grips where you have to jump up and you can do I guess palms facing away from you, And then you can also do like hammer ones. And then there's another one that's like,
so yeah,
it's not a straight pull-up bar, but I can't fucking do it at all.
Bodyweight stuff is hard, dude.
It's fucking terrifying. But my plan is to keep doing it every time I go to the gym. So even if I can't actually bring my chin past the fucking bar, I can at least engage every muscle it takes to get up there and eventually make it.
Yeah. People don't realize how strong calisthenic people are. Calisthenic is like bodyweight stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be strong.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, that's some stupid amount of strength. Like, when you see people, like, you know, when they do, like, on a street pole, and then, like, they put two hands, and then, like, they
just
lift
flagpole?
their legs in the air.
Yeah. Fuck those people.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Like, that's stupid, the amount of strength.
That's everything you have in your body engaged.
Yeah.
Everything.
Uh-huh. Because, let's say what you were saying earlier, like, doing 30 pounds, or, like, doing 60 pounds, you know, and that gasses you out. But you think about it, you weigh, like, 190 pounds.
Thank you for being generous.
So, when you say that, like, they are doing every movement
at 195
with
pounds.
190 pounds.
Yep.
And, like, the acrobats they do with 190 pounds.
So stupid. It makes me angry.
Dude, well, genetics have a huge thing.
Yeah, true.
Usually calisthenics are very, very strong Nigerian black men. So,
True. Oh, speaking of Nigerian black men, did you see that the two brothers involved in the Jussie Smollett case are going to testify against him?
Really?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh, yeah. So that's going to be a good time. Oh, finally, justice. Justice. Love it.
When did this come out?
A couple days ago. So Chicago indicted him on 6 counts of lying to the police and you know, felony charges or whatever the fuck it was. And then it came out yesterday that the Nigerian brothers who were used in the attack are going to testify against him. So, yeah. Thank God.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. It's terrible. So I'm super anxious to see this guy go to jail. So
just when you think you could trust somebody.
You can't trust nobody, man.
You can't trust anybody and no mother.
That's right. All right. Well, we've been at it for about 2 hours. So
we have
been. We went hard in the paint. This is the last podcast you'll have of me as a single man. Unless
I mean, as an unmarried man. I mean, you're not like. I mean, if you want to go to strip club tonight, like, I'm down.
Okay, we'll talk offline about that. Unless we do a podcast when you come here. I don't think we will because it'll be late when we get back. But, yeah. Off to the aisle. Off to the altar.
Congratulations ahead of time.
Thanks, future me. So, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Talk to you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.